Roman Kemp reveals Prince Harry once warned him not to play music with swearing when he took to the DJ deck at a palace after-party. And speaks of his family's heartbreak over Kate Middleton's cancer diagnosis. The day Roman Kemp sat around his parents' kitchen table with the Princess of Wales was his most surreal yet, he has revealed. The British television and radio host, 31, first met with the royal family at Buckingham Palace when he was asked to DJ for the after-party of a garden party. Speaking to The Times, he revealed the day was weird, not to mention the strange moment Prince Harry joined him on the decks and told him, "Make sure you've not got the swearing edits of the rap songs." For Roman, meeting the Duke of Sussex was fine, and seemingly uneventful. But the day he became properly acquainted with a member of the British royal family was a few years later after he released Our Silent Emergency, a documentary discussing mental health. It caught the attention of the Princess of Wales, who thought Roman's experience was a valuable addition to a short film she was making for the Shaping Us campaign. So, last year, he found the royal mother of three sitting at his kitchen table in Hertfordshire. Recalling the moment in conversation with the newspaper, Roman said, "It was one of the most surreal days of my life. Me, my mum, dad, sister, and the princess just chatting round the kitchen table. But there was something slightly more peculiar that stayed with Roman." He said, "The weirdest thing is, she took her shoes off at the door. You never really see a princess in her socks." Kate has since enjoyed a close bond with the Kemp family, including Martin, 62, Shirley, 62, and Harley, 34, with Kate exchanging homemade goods with the Kemps after her visit. It made Kate's cancer reveal especially difficult for the family to digest. "It broke our hearts," Roman admitted, not only because of Kate's diagnosis, but also the level of public scrutiny she received. At the time, Martin Kemp sent his well wishes to the Princess of Wales following with an unseen photo of the royal with his family. The British actor and DJ, 62, took to Instagram to share the touching post and sent Kate so much Kemp family love. The sweet photograph, which was taken last year, showed Kate standing with all members of the family, including the Kemp family dog. In a heartfelt message, Martin said, "Sending so much Kemp love to the Princess of Wales and all her family." However, while many royal fans have worried for Kate's well-being in recent months, Prince William assured them last week that she is doing well following her cancer diagnosis. The royal discussed his wife's health during a visit to St Mary's Community Hospital on the Isles of Scilly last week. William is continuing with his royal duties while Kate receives treatment, following her shock announcement in March that she had been diagnosed and was receiving chemotherapy. The prince couldn't resist snapping up the region's most famous savory treat as his tour continued, and suggested he is taking some of the edible souvenirs home for his family. William, 41, who is known locally as the Duke of Cornwall, arrived at St Mary's Harbour having travelled from Tresco, one of the smaller islands, last Friday. William said George, Charlotte and Louis are very jealous of his trip away, adding that he might bring them to Cornwall later in the year, according to The Sun. Sharing that had already enjoyed a morning swim, the prince was seen disembarking a boat called the Pegasus, which bore the Duke of Cornwall flag, as he arrived at St Mary's Maritime Harbour. A small cheer went up from a throng of onlookers on the harbor as he stepped quayside for the final day of his visit to the southwest region. Wearing a pair of stylish sunglasses to protect his eyes from the Cornish sun, the prince donned a brown blazer with matching brogues and his favorite navy chino trousers as he made his way along the water's edge. He hailed the glorious weather before strolling to the On the Quay cafe, where he bought 5 traditional Cornish pasties for £5.50 each. He was served by Jolie Dearman, 22, and Zachariah Fox, 28, both seasonal workers from North Devon on the mainland. "What's selling quickest this morning?" he asked them. Told it was the pasties, the prince was clearly hooked on the idea of buying some, saying, "They smell delicious. Makes your mouth water." He went on to tell them, "I was saying to the others, I can't believe the islands today when you've got weather like this, it's just beautiful. I got in the sea yesterday, which was good. I wore a wetsuit." Outside, he also told tourists who had lined up to greet him that he wished he could stay for a little longer. But he would return home that afternoon to spend the weekend in Windsor. "My family are very upset I'm here without them," he laughed. "The children will kill me if I don't go home later."